that's true. Naked Palpatine.
Oh, you pick that one. Fresh out of the clone tank, nude Palpatine is my
Well, that's the first thing I think of when you say Dark Empire Palpatine.
Hello everybody. Welcome back to the Halo Expanded Universe. I need a weapon, and we have to be quiet. We have to make this quick. Only may be watching today, talking about an audio drama that was created by 343 Industries in a big promotion for Halo 5. It doesn't really have anything to do with Halo 5, but it was a promotion. Basically, Benjamin Giroux, voiced by Keegan-Michael Peele, the comedy man himself, but taken completely seriously. He's tasked with doing a story on the Master Chief, but as he continues to unravel stuff, he realizes more and more holes in the story, only to get wrapped up in something much bigger than himself. Will he succeed in exposing Oni, or will he be made the fool? You have to read the story to find out. But as I said, I need to go. They're watching me. Oh God. I think I hear them fiddling with the door. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna get to spoilers now. If you don't want that, get out of here. Anyway, I'm done with it. But, yeah. Hunt the Truth, Season 1. Benjamin Giroux uncovers some things. It was a phenomenal story. It was really, really good. The atmosphere that it sets up, it was so scary and tense, despite the fact that it's all about humanity. But it really was terrifying, and is a story well worth your time. But anyway, today, so I'm talking about some things from it. Oopsie doopsie. Oopsie doopsie. I made an error. Where am I at? Hunt the Truth. Audio drama. Alien race. I made this comment because Benjamin calls the Covenant an alien race when it's a collection of different alien races, but I'll chalk this up to him being a civilian, which is also an interesting note because it's the first time we ever have a civilian perspective. Even with Renegades and Smoke and Shadows, those are salvagers, not exactly civilians, but we always get the military, but getting the civilians is really cool. But yeah, the mystery and sort of horror in this idea that as he unlocks more and more about this conspiracy theory, the more and more to the heart of it gets, and the more and more dangerous for him it becomes, which is great. He gets invited to a military place, which is really spooky. And he gets to talk to Chief Officer Mendez, which is really cool. But it's a very tense conversation. So first he starts talking to this retired soldier and learns that he's not where he's supposed to be. Well, there's a whole other thing. But Benjamin learns that about the Spartan 2 program, which you've been reading the EU, you know about already. But he learns the truth. And then he sees the guy that he'd been talking to that was permanently stationed on one planet on Earth. What's up with that? Well, turns out our buddy here is an actor. Not the original person that they were talking about. Died several years ago. But it's okay, because Ben gets drugged for causing a public disturbance on the bus or whatever it was they were on. Ben also talks about it from the clones POV, which I thought was really interesting. By that I mean the Spartan 2 program replacing the kids with clones. Because the books touch on it, but like really try to see it from like a clone's perspective. You were grown up, forced to grow really fast in the lab, put into a bedroom that isn't yours. You may be a perfect clone, but you don't have their memories. Exactly. And that room doesn't feel familiar to you. When you start getting sick and dying, which for some reason I was under the impression was just kind of an unfortunate byproduct, but at least this story makes it seem like it was intentional. Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe accidental on Halsey's part, but on purpose by the government. I don't know. But then you start getting sick. And your parents are comforting you, only they're not your parents. You don't know them. So you have two strangers grieving over you. But you don't know them. No one that truly knows you. No one that truly comforts you. And then you grow old, or you get to the furthest point you can, which is like maybe another 6 months, and you pass away. Died having no one truly loved you, or know you, or you even knowing yourself, because you didn't have the time. Meanwhile, your counterpart, yeah, is becoming a soldier. It's not exactly the happiest life, but they also get to keep on living. While you die, and then the parents that aren't yours grieve over you, not realizing that their actual child still exists. But it really speaks to, whatever you say about the Star Wars expanded universe. At least with the clones in that universe. Sure, they were fighting a war, but some of those clones lived a long time, and they had to find something to do that, but their lifespan, regardless, wasn't just 6 months. And they're also adults that could learn and adapt over time to their situation. They weren't given a death sentence from the moment their inception. And in the news one day, it's a big thing, says that Master Chief turned traitor because during a conference, he goes in and starts shooting. And they make it sound like he was shooting at civilians. Of course, it's not the whole story, but that's what the news is presenting. Now, Master Chief is public enemy number 1. And Benjamin gets into contact with these other people, and he's able to hack a conference and tell them the truth about Oni. Will it do anything? Halo 5 exists, Infinite exists, so I'm going to assume no. We're not quite done yet. Del Rio continues to be a bastard, but he's here. We learn about a group called Sapient Sunrise. It's an entirely anti-alien group. And then Ben gets put on a talk show. But all of his evidence was fabricated 2 months prior, or at least it's how Oni makes it look. The man that provided him his anecdotal evidence, his personal testimony, actor. And Ben goes insane. And they lock him away. Now, on the flip side, at least Master Chief, because of Ben's actions, his actions get resolved, and he is now a hero again. But Ben, unfortunately, is going to be put away for the rest of his life as a loony bin and a traitor. Was that Oni's plan from the very beginning? Maybe. Regardless, like Metal Gear Solid 5, they played Ben like a damn fiddle. Anyway, the audio drama is phenomenal. And I'm not going to do it justice by just going over the summary edition of it. You can find it for free on YouTube, pretty much anywhere. Listen to it. It is worth your time. Next time we return, we'll be finishing all of Halo Escalation, the comic book. Till next time. Let's finish the fight. Bye-bye.